You can't pick up a phone? You can't save a guy a trip?
What are you talking
I drove all the way to that castle to check on my patient, see how Greenlee was doing, but she's not there. Can you at least tell me how she is?
No, I can't because I don't know. You're gonna have to ask David. She insisted on going back to Wildwood.
And you let her?
What do you mean? What am I supposed to do? Keep her locked up in a castle for the rest of her life? She's got to be free to make her own decisions, Jake. And I guess I'm hoping with a little time she'll come to her senses and she'll get away from that
So that's
psychopath.
your plan. You hand her over to Hayward and see what happens. Do I have to remind you that he's the guy that's got a black belt and brainwashing?
I don't have any other options.
Oh, you don't?
Jake. No, I don't.
Really? How about this? How about you fight? How about you fight for your girl? Fight for what you believe in. Fight to get her back.
Fighting for Greenlee is not the problem. It's fighting against her. Jake, she's convinced that we don't belong together anymore, okay? And she thinks that if we force this, that somehow we're gonna get hurt again. And frankly, after everything that she's been through, I can understand why she feels that way.
All right, but Ryan, you believe in your heart that she's wrong. You have to find a way to change her mind, right?
The first thing that I have to do is I have to prove that she can trust me again, and that's what I'm doing. And by letting her go, it's the best way to accomplish that.
So you let her go. She ends up with Hayward. She might even marry him. Then what? You know, hope, Ryan. Hope only gets us so far.
Hope is all I have. Excuse me. Can you get me a bourbon, please? Make it a double. Actually, you know what? Just bring me the whole bottle. Would be great. Thank you.
Can we get another glass?
Thanks. I'm done talking, Jake. I don't want to talk anymore.
I'm just trying to help out your liver. You all right? Very good.
Thank you very much. You can stay, but we don't talk about Greenlee, okay?
Maybe something to do. This bastard has been targeting women forever. First with Crystal, and with my wife, and then with Angie. You know, he's trying to stake her job away from her as chief of staff, and she deserves to be the chief of staff. You know, my brother, we tried to put the brakes, and then we actually slipped into Wildwood. Here, what?
Excuse me for a second. Excuse me. Hey.
Hi.
Can I buy you a drink? Would you mind?
Excuse
I just
me.
saw you sitting over here.
Excuse me, what the hell is your problem?
I'm just trying to buy the lady a drink.
Oh, really? That's funny, because she has one. Whoa.
You get him back!
You're having a drink, he bumped into me.
That's absolutely true, and I found this.
What's that, an MP3 player?
No, it's a data reader. The guy's an identity thief. He was using it to scan your credit cards from your purse.
I never touched her purse.
It didn't need to. That's the beauty of this device. You can transmit and decode data from like a foot away.
That explains why we haven't been able to catch him in the act. Wow, Larry, you have been one busy man. We have taken over a dozen incident reports in the last week alone.
You're a cop.
Sure am. So you might want to cancel your plans for the night because you'll be spending them with me down at the station. Yes, this is Officer Fowler. I need a squad car at 500 Front Street.
Nice work.
Spot a con a mile away. Bad habits.
Bad habits die hard.
Look, I'm sorry if I stepped on your toes a little bit. I had no idea. You know.
Stepped on my toes? Are you serious? If you hadn't have stepped in when you did, good old Larry would have been walking out with all my credit card information. I'd be filing a report instead of following up on one. I owe you one. Thank you.
No problem.
Toss the check. It's on the house.
Toss the check. Catch a bad guy, get free drinks. Not such a bad deal.
The guy was obviously an amateur. He was very good at the spot.
It was a clever little scam, though, wouldn't you say?
No, you can pull something like that off. You got the right equipment so easily. It doesn't even compare to the cons that I used to pull.
It's a talent, you know. It's a shame to see such a talent go to waste.
No, I got out of the game a long time ago.
Well, let's just say if David happened to be the mark, would you ever consider getting back into the game?